fun for our troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed. And not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infinia. This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become you must. Become warrior of darkness.
Guys, Peak is finally back. I've been waiting. I have held off on playing it for a few more days since I started my sub. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy I can come back. God. Oh, I was gonna take a picture of my character. Well, fuck it. I'll take a picture of them here in a bit. Much more has happened in Eorzea while you were away. To help such those who over-acclimate. Most generous boon, the returner's bounty. Accept this divine aid. Accepting this divine aid will provide you with the tools required to make that quick return to form, including experience bonuses for parting with mentors. Yeah. I'm gonna be leaving the novice network though. If I can remember how to leave it. Be gone. Goodbye. And yeah, I left off at like a most crucial fucking point, but it's okay. I left off like right before I was gonna do a quest. I'm so fucking happy, man. Mainly just because I've really been wanting to continue this story. Alright, give me a second though, y'all. I ordered some pizza, so I gotta make sure it gets here fine. But yeah. I'm gonna be entering the not awaited DPS queue. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll actually queue up quick. But yeah, we'll see what's up with that. I'm gonna step away here in about a minute or two to get this pizza and get a slice or two because I'm fucking starving. Where the fuck did my drink go? Oh, give me a second though, yo. BRB. Oh, I'm gonna let the music play. I'll be right back though. Alright, y'all, my bad. It's time to check out this fucking queue. Which I need to see how my gear is. It doesn't say. Hero's Gauntlet. Average item level for 60, and it syncs up to 500, which is perfect because we're at 500 right now. Okay, okay. Alright, well. Let's get this started. I gotta wait 10 minutes, so I'm gonna be here munching on food and stuff. If y'all here watching, drop a message. All that good stuff. I'm gonna be going live on TikTok as well. Gotta get them TikTokers up in here, you know what I'm saying? And let me see. Bruh. Here we go. Let me add a camera. I don't know why last time it was being fucking stupid. This shit was not working. Bruh, come on. Okay, cool, it's working. Perfect. Nope, don't go higher. There we go. Something like that. Y'all can stare at that fan or some shit. The usual. Let me go get my charger too while I'm at it. Alright. We're 3 minutes in. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we won't. The game kinda hates me. Okay, it is picking up the game. Now let me see if it's... Okay, it is picking up the audio. Awesome. Because we're going to be here waiting a while, like usual, with this game. At least with DPS. Most other classes are probably much more better. Let me just make sure. Yep. We're all good to go. We're live. Audio's up. Cool. So I'm gonna be muting for a few seconds here and there while I munch on food. I don't really want you guys listening to me eating. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. So maybe eat some food, I guess. Get a little buff here and there, you know. I'm just glad I'm back on the game, honestly. It's been so long. I felt sad when I couldn't continue it. But yeah. We got about maybe 3.5 minutes. Hopefully I find something. God, I was thirsty. But yeah, I'm aiming to do about 3-ish hours of this stuff. If we're dealing with the self-same magic employed by the Exarch, we may safely assume that our enemies are being summoned from other worlds. Beyond that, all is speculation, but it would wager the fact that their summoning seems still less complete than our own has rendered them more susceptible to external influence. The suggestion to kill us, for example, but I'm using again, let us away more of them manifest. Cutting down that swordsman felt like slicing through thin air. I only wish his blade had felt similarly intangible. We must lead them away from the civilians. The rest we can work out en route to the Crystarium. Yo, 42 Blue, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping out of the stream. See what Alpha now gotta say. We should first make for the western edge of Amarang before bending our course towards the Crystarium. This route will allow us to land and contend with the enemy if necessary. Given that they can appear out of thin air, we must be prepared for anything. Yes. I gotta make sure I slow down a little bit when talking. I don't want to slur my words. If they were after us specifically, I mean... I think they were after us specifically, I mean. And that's not all. I sense the aura of light around them as if they were blessed like you and me. See what LSA gotta say. First the star shower, then the specters, and something tells me the worst is yet to come. Oriange is right though, the Exarch didn't send them. He would sooner harm himself than us. But that only makes me want to get back to the Crystarium more quickly. Fiery stars illuminating a blackened sky. By this vision, many and more shall have awakened to Heidelin's voice. Ah, that's right. That's completely right. He basically did the event proc of them being shown that star shower, which basically like unlocks that thing in their brain to be like, hey, you can hear it. You can hear the blessing. Fiery stars illuminating a blackened sky. By this vision, many and more shall, yeah. And as Elidibus hath designed, their hearts shall swell with the desire for salvation, the desire which doth empower him. We must needs move swiftly against them, ere this mania seizeth every soul, and his might exceedeth all measure. Well said, mate, well said. What are you still doing here? To the airship with you? You can thank me later. I don't know what the sky pretends, but I do know it can't be good, so please take care and return to us safe and sound. See what Brendan got to say. We'll see that order is restored in the city. Go now and do not look back. That's right, we had just basically did the whole little side quest and all that of getting him appointed as mayor, I guess, as the leader of this place. Okay, looks like 10 minutes are up. Hopefully I'll get a queue here in a bit. I'm gonna mute for a few more seconds just to get a few more bites on this pizza. I like how it's telling me that the average wait time is 11 minutes when I've just been waiting for 12 minutes already. Yo, Kian, welcome on and thank you so much for stopping by to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good time. Having a good Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Okay. These days will blend in so much with like work and stuff. I can't tell what's what. Unless like something super specific happens. God, fucking brain can't talk. But yeah, I really want to start. I really want to fight. I want to whoop some ass. Come on, man, give me something. Anything. Anyone, man. Anyone. Just someone in here that could help me out. Which, it sucks that I just didn't stream this anymore because my sub ran out. Because I remember there was a good amount of people that wanted to help me out, or that did help me out before. Which I still have a lot of them available to be able to talk to them and stuff. I just don't remember who's who. I think it was this person here. Let's see, view, search info. They're in the ferry server. Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, I guess whenever people decide to join up, because I as much as I want to progress, I don't want to do these with bots at all. So yeah. Oh, thank God. We found one. Hell yeah. We're just waiting on a healer, I guess, if they accept or not. Oh, sweet. Finally. Okay. I haven't played this in a while. I'm gonna be stuck in the cutscenes a bit too, so I'll see what they say.
Damn it! Hang on to something!
Alright, this ought to be good. Alright, there we go. Cool. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, what are we waiting for? Cool. Awesome. For those of you guys coming into the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. Gonna bust that on my AoE shit. Oh yeah. Get fucked. Hell yeah. I should have put Doomspike on one of these keybinds, honestly. I mean, I do, but I gotta click it. Spectral Thief. Oh, okay, I see. I should have. I guess stepped down more or something. Okay, we gotta like damage those or something. Oh yeah. Welcome on a Yelto this year, thank you so much for stopping by. Interesting. Get out of here, bud. Dive. Ooh. I gotta interact with this. Ooh. Okay, I guess we're just like blitzing different areas. Gotta make sure they're all rounded up and ready to get their asses whooped. What the fuck am I fucking targeting? Nice. I move over to this good amount of damage. Ouch. Nice. Yo, what's up, Shock? I was about to get my ass whooped. We know more, not want to fight, but we know what we must. Yes. Join me, comrades. God I'm here, you will give me an egg. No. I don't think I will. Die, fool. Spectral Necromancer. The shit. I guess we gotta kill him or something? More mods coming, I'm sure. Oh, okay, it's a Muffet already 5 stuff. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh shit, they fucking grabbed me. No. Okay, cool. Not bad. Oh shit. Oh, well, they did say it's a necromancer. What? Ah, okay, see, if I don't kill him, that happens. Alright, it's time to do that big dick damage right now. Ooh! Gotta wait for YouTube to log on and chill with the views. They started limiting my view count again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have not posted anything, man. Well, then again, I haven't really been playing anything either. I just have not felt the urge to play anything. Nice, that was like a perfect. Good shit. Doom Spike. Ooh, cutscene time. Let's see what it is. Oh yeah. Ow. I have not been applying my buff at all. Oh. Where we go to? Oh, that fucking hurt. I had no idea what to do there. It's been a while, Mr. Circuit. Yeah, what's up, bro? Sea cover. Where? Holy shit. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to res well. I think it's just GG's. Oh, they got me? Oh, no shit. They were able to get back in. Oh. Oh, okay, I took a little bit of damage because of that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do. Whatever. All I know is I'm here to whoop ass. I fucking hit the wrong move. Whatever, man. Get your ass wrong. Is this the last one? Oh, it is the last one. There we go. Boom. Hell yeah. I didn't even realize it was the last boss. Okay, I think we're gonna get a cutscene too, maybe.
I think that's the last of them.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
Are heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
They come.
So near and yet so far.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gun blade. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight. Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
These fucking doofuses.
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Make a nice big opening, eh?
We'll do our best.
Finished? Then let's begin.
Yo, he got it?
Tis done.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memory
Valkyries are preserved safely within. We've done it. We've done it at last.
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent! Excellent! I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once.
Elidibus.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do. I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
I'm just playing Dragoon, man. I have no idea what my build is or whatever. I'm still going through the story. I don't really pay attention to the build that I got unless I need to do a fucking duty or something.
But you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper.
Yeah, what's up,
as
dude?
I have to so many.
I've been good,
over
man.
the
What about
ages.
you?
Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Go, Lucas! We must flee!
But what is this?
Oh, hey.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
It was all we could do. To raise a war to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower. With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift. And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell. If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it, not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends. And I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with. Thank you.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear. To the tower!
Damn. With your permission, I would make a break stop at the Extensor Gate, just long enough to send the guard to Lug's aid, you understand? Were it not for them, we would never have escaped Elidibus, much less the spare with the spare vessels. God. The mine fell into the foe's clutches. Lug gather up the rest at great risk to themselves. Must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. Yep. And the good thing is I can fly on all these damn places. Over darkness, Exarch, forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Lug lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray go to their aid with all haste. Once, my lord, may I ask how they came to harm? There been reports of enemies in our midst, specters who appear after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes. The man who attacked Lug is also responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Go now. Understood. I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Beck Luke now. No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even that it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. This time there truly is no time. I know, my lord, were matters otherwise, I believe you would even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order. Indeed, time must be made. You remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th name day, that hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles? And your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard, afterwards you threw yourself into your training pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompany them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I have made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Welcome on in, y'all, to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. What do you speak so, as if this were our last meeting? Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Well, Graha's one big wish was to basically go on an adventure with us and fight with us. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empower himself with their hope even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. You Manai onto the Hero's Gauntlet with a party of NPC avatars. Okay, yeah, the previous one. The Crystal Exart is the very picture of resolve. You're ready then? Very well, I shall lift the ward. It's time we finish this. And finish it we shall, for no hero or foe could summon to his side shall ever compare to you, and as for me, well, no ally you could summon to your side will ever try harder, that much I swear. So come, my friend, let us finish this once and for all. That's my boy. No one fucks with him. In this way, anyways, it has been so long since we've been here. And yeah, that I was realizing that comment, and I was like, yeah, that's true. Like it wasn't that long since we saw him seal the tower. You know.
Not here either. We must keep climbing. Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Why me?
Why you? Why not you? Had I chosen another, we would never have made it this far. Or do I mistake your meaning? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious.
Interesting.
To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on the lot of it. But in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end. I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured, you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
Interesting. Little Bass, you dare into the throne room.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours.
Indeed.
The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emet-Selch pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down, I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. Oh, well, that's right. Isn't Elidibus the one that they made? Those who once relied upon you are no more. However hard you struggle, you will never bring back the Convocation.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
You've no fight left to fight?
No. No! It will not end here! Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all. If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection. As the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness. Let us finish this.
Interesting.
What?
Let's go! Here and I commit the chronicle of the traveler, shepherd to the stars. Let the world be sundered and our souls set adrift. Where you walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely fall. The music, bro, for yours is the 14th seat, the seat of the Zem. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you? No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Okay, I gotta raise up the music for this. I got to. If it hasn't been raised up again, I got to. Oh, so fucking good. Hell yeah. Seed of sacrifice. If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. So spoke Elizabeth as he took unto himself the power of champions from beyond the rise. From beyond the rift to rise as self-proclaimed warrior lighting climate. Yet as resolutely as your foe believes in his cause, so too do you believe in yours, and thus light and darkness must collide. Invoking the ancient magic imbued with the memories of the Zen, the forgotten and final member of the convocation of 14. You shall summon the stars to your side, and prepare to face your foe in a battle to steal the very most. Because I gotta wait 5 minutes. And here in the Crystarium throne room of all places, where the opening to the other world consumed in darkness was before, at least back in our world. I know. It's only gonna get even better once we start this fight. Alright, we got one tank, one healer, and 2 DPS. So we got half of us assembled. There it is. Here we go. Come on, yo. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but hey. If I live, I live. Come on, tank. What? Nice. Full party.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down. This battle shall be our last.
Oh, what the fuck? What's the take damage then? Shit. Okay, because we're not supposed to move or something like that. Okay, I see. I have no idea what to do.
Sword of Shadow! Darkness must be destroyed!
Okay, what did I get hurt?
Gleaming steel! Like my palm!
Fall, then you shall be banished instead. Looks like we all got binded. What the fuck? He just teleported us away? Ah. Here, where we Ashes have been forced to retreat time and again, you will meet your demise. Start all you like, even if you break free, there's no way back. Yeah, fuck you, man. I'm breaking out of this shit. You clutch the crystals into your breast and wish upon it with all your heart. And so it ends in unceremonious silence. Yeah, fuck you, bitch, we're back!
You! It cannot be!
The music. Let's go! Fuck you! Yo! It was him! Bro! Fucking MXL, bro!
Warriors of light!
It was fucking him, dude!
It was him. Salvation given form! Mankind's first hero, and his final hope! For victory, I render up my all! Your demise will be our salvation.
Who are we supposed to target? Okay, never mind, I guess I'm just gonna stay here. Wait, were we supposed to die? I don't know, man. We just all got fucking murked.
This battle shall be our last.
I guess the tank was AFK or something? Wow, almost fucking died. I'll have to pay attention to the chat just to make sure.
Be gone! Spawn of shadow! Darkness must be destroyed! Gleaming steel! Light my path!
I get as much damage as I can. I was gonna say, it seems we skipped the part where he does that attack on the floor. Okay. I don't know what we gotta do, but gotta make sure I look at the chat. We must endure. We must fight on. Yeah, fuck you, man. I was getting so hyped and then we just got fucking wiped. I'll see what they say here.
You! It cannot be!
Fucking MXL, bro. He's the only one who would make that flamboyant goodbye gesture. Fucking hell.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all. Your demise will be ours. Salvation.
Did I die?
You still stand.
Oh shit, I think I drew aggro.
Be gone! Lord of Shadow!
No. Okay, I see they're gonna have to.
Darkness must be destroyed.
What? My ass got fucking beamed up. I thought I dodged it.
My soul knows no surrender. Hope,
damn.
Grant me strength.
Looks like the res spell got used earlier when I couldn't get Fuck! I think I might have fucked him up. Fuck me.
Gleaming steel, like my path!
I just feel bad because I don't know how the fuck this shit works. I remember how to do. I don't remember what to do with some of these. But now, like,
Be gone! Sword of Shadow!
for now, anyways.
Darkness must be destroyed!
At least they're still alive. Shit. Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck! I see. So they basically cover different areas. We gotta do this whole battle.
Be gone! Sword of Shadow! My beauty! No, not yet! Clanging prayer, I am invincible!
Wait, shit, did I do it on accident? Ah, fuck, I wasted it. Son of a... There you go. What say you now?
I cannot fail. I will not.
Awesome. Yo, Hydra Cat, welcome on in, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Oof, that was a crazy one.
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past.
Let's go.
Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower. This beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power. A
obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
Damn. So apparently my power went out for a little bit. I'm just glad it stayed up. Let's go! Begun light, and return this world to how it was before. Which means that, hey, we're not turning into, oh, well, yeah, that was...
This... Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elizabeth. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
We know what we must do.
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
God damn it, man. Why you gotta do this to me, bro? You could ask me. I promise.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? Thank you. My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
Let's go.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
Descended from the throne room, did I chance upon an object which, if I have to the right of it, did once? My apologies, my now is not an appropriate time, let us speak of it later. Oh, great. Clicked on green by accident. People are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we've gone back to the peaceful days that followed the night's return. Almost. Shortly after you left, we observed that our enemies' ranks were no longer being replenished, presumably when your absence was noted, so we polished them off and came as quickly as we could. Which is to say, not quickly enough, but then you had the Exarch for company, didn't you? And you could ask for no better than that. That's my boy back there. You did well, Roxanne, you and the Exarch. In such moments, it is hard to know what to say. Are you alright, my friend? Oh, yeah. Soulless eyes seems to be staring into your very soul. Roxanne, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? Why, yes. We kicked major ass. And also, apparently, I'm the 14th. Or something like that. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last and his heart was moved. And it changed nothing. I'm not sure I did the right thing. Perhaps you did, perhaps you did not, none can say. But the important thing is this. Though violence proved unavoidable, you did at last come to understand your foe, and in knowing his hopes and dreams, though you best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another, and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from Emexel, he knew of Elidibus' plight, foreseeing his own death. He made provisions to bring Elidibus' suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I widely speculate, it is unlikely we will ever know the truth. Best we can do is remember events as they happen, no more, no less. As the Ronkin so rarely put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. Oh, hey, you're good. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Should thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this, don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now tell me what happened, where's the Exarch? He is in this crystal right here. Roxanne, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing, but I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul into his flesh. As thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as his own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source of Roxanne, one would think his soul would only be too happy to be home now. Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he could no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken a whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Well, there's only one way to find out. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply, yet the answer I received was longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. Ahem. As I grew older, the burdens that I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weigh upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain that they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Valtteri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than to surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly since the very beginning of time, they have all shared one common thread: hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live my life with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There. I told thee it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as he's been in hiding. He's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there's no guarantee that we can return. If anyone hasn't finished business, now's the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here and on. There remain some few matters that require my attention in Il Meg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? Thancred's like, what? Been meaning to get some flowers from Amphilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we can go to Nabafa Ring together one last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Was back to... Ah, shit. He's going back to Yomar. I assume you have places for your own to be able to say. I shall see you later. As you probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head, but I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. Yeah, sure. I'm sure he loved the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Halvard's doing. Probably should be better not the light's influence is gone. Should take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one could never be too thorough. That's true. Time for a little bit of teleportation. Halric, oh god, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quick, Lurexan, we have to find him. Say, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard then? Yes. Which, hey, I mean, it only makes sense that we come back here when everyone has told me that this is basically where Shadowbringers starts. Story-wise. What's up, kid? Here he is. I was afraid he'd run it off again. There's nothing to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. At Tesleen, her sword that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured the treatments will continue. Beglug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful, you've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible, and we'll see to it that your good work continues and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you, I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet, so if there's any tasks that need doing, hunting bees, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of the very last moment here after all. The time left to you is precious. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Which, hey, what we done here can possibly help us with the tempered. Which is, I believe, is something that we touched on here and there whenever we were talking about it before. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. Ahem, as I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you can go and look in on the others. Alphano, for instance, if anyone is crying, it will be him. Oh, we're gonna pay a visit to every single little place. Which obviously we can't leave without paying a visit to our dear friend who helped us out during that other duty. Looks like this place is doing a little bit better.
Oh, Alpha, no!
Yes, your adopted artist son is leaving.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
He's like, oh well.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphano has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. A picture paints 1,000 words. Hey, It's true. Maybe you should get to painting, mate.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice.
And she's
Lady
gonna hug him.
Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Sure.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time.
Yeah, tell him.
And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
Damn, you gonna make him cry with that one. It's a strange feeling, Roxanne, to stand in the company of our friends knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know, I shall cherish my memories of Norvrand, of every soul I have met here for the rest of my days. I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. His business concluded, Alphino turns his attention to yours. Forgive me, I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Nah, I just came here to check up on you from your sister. Unless I said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite alright now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Ahem, perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next. Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue. But a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Of course, I need to go visit them too, anyways. This fucking music. Yeah, so we gotta go to the this little study house area that we got. Huh. That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as my own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So that was grant the exile a final tour of the realm which has been his home these 100 years. A noble gesture. As for Master Alphinaud's concerns, thou may rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I have been meaning to show something to thee, an object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Yeah, you did mention it briefly, we never spoke about it. Though it had lost its radiance, tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did in all likelihood once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred within his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possessions by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive my indelicacy, consumed by thy foe Sephila's transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth for our friend, and if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro and Wollegdorf. My thanks, Roxanne. So we're giving it to the next. No, we're giving it to. We're giving the crystal to Arbert's Chocobo, the one that always remembered him. And hey, maybe now he'll see him since he's with us too. Full glad I am to see you safe and well. Rumors spark of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? No, don't do it again.
Is that
Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Talk to him. One last time.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Tell me, does anything strike you different? Does anything strike you as different about my soul?
Your soul? Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
Damn.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure. Ride the winds, seek the horizon. Yes, I think perhaps I will.
was gonna say, I ain't got no quick teleport over there, so it's okay, we can fly. Thou art returned, tell me how did Seta receive thine offering? Remarkable, 'twas fated that thou should be the one to undertake this task, I think. As our bird liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvran. And their tale, how now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. Damn right. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbill as thy next destination? The task of tidying up one's ability is seldom light work, yet I suspect each solace is savor the most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. Indeed. We're going right now. Because I intend to finish this DLC. And finally be ready to start the next one. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Does Urianger truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh, here he goes.
Master Matoya.
Just surprising everyone in the
For
town.
too long, I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Runar, please.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day,
on such a day.
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Yep, here we go.
Runeham, really?
Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabafa Ring. I see very well. You can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appraise your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. It's true. Okay. You too? What is this, my bloody name day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here and Rin too. They said they wanted to go to Nabafa Ring, so we gave him use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again, but we didn't just put her back together, mind you. Now with a little bit of help of Master Chai, we made her faster. And stronger. Oh yes, the future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it will be time for the reach of the stars with a trolley to dwarf all trolleys. This guy. If you ask me, we'd be better off making them smaller. That way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius. Why did I think of that? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we returned to China's. By the way, not to make the one trolley we got go faster, we needed to help getting the few Talos back in working order. See, we're out testing them when your airship came down. As a matter of fact, you seem to have a habit of crashing things. Hey, it wasn't my fault, okay? Well, look who it is. Roxanne, what are you doing here? Don't tell me that there's a waiting for us. No. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave, or as ready as I'll ever be. Not too private, what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. We're gonna go back home. I mean, at least they are. I can go back whenever I want. Missing you. I'm such a simple miner, I don't know much about this world traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarian and don't want for anything. Besides which, I have no shortage of friends I can turn to, friends like you lot. So please don't worry, I'll be fine, really. If you say so. It being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. But I for one will still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's time for the best. Ren has chosen to walk her own path and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Yep, there you go. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus, everyone. Shall we then? If you're nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. Yeah, we're basically done. Together, they say. And they leave without me! Well, it's finally time. A free company invite now! Vanadial Titans. No. Yes. Oh, it's you? You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just I always knew that everyone would leave one day. And I had always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home, but now that must come, I just feel lost and lonely. I don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say the things I need to say, but I'm not sure I can even do that. Don't worry, for I am here. Thank you, Roxanne. I think we all feel braver with you around. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after taking a few deep breaths. Alright. Let's get ready to send them on home. Or however this is gonna play. We're all here. And in case people have
That's everyone then.
forgotten, we
We've all
must go
said
back and
what we
continue
needed
the
to.
Stormblood. we still need to go and do the war.
Even as we speak, Backlog undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you.
See, I never thought Square would bother implementing storyline and VC for the FF online series. Oh, you mean like voice acting? Cause, like, I mean, at least for me, like, I'm just used to like, other MMOs where, you know, just it's like voice acting heavy, or most of it's voice acted. So yeah, like there's moments where I'm like, damn, like it kind of sucks that there's no lines to be said here, which I think from what my friend has told me before is that like there's just like a lot of different issues and complexities that come up for doing voice work over in Japan and just in general, like for Square to do stuff besides like money. So I was like, ah, okay, I get it. But yeah, you know, like when there is scenes that are voice acted, I do appreciate it, you know.
Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Hello there, townspeople.
Why, this is just about all of you.
Yeah.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Of course. Word for word. I usually skip the online games. I need to finish 15. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
Yeah, this is one of the... Excuse me, one of the few MMOs that I actually enjoy the story. Even though, like, most MMOs, like, the story at the beginning is kind of, like, slow. This one especially so, at least in my experience. But, like, everything after it picks up has been fucking awesome. And then every expansion I keep playing, it just gets better and better. With some parts where I'm just kind of like, you know, like, it's alright, but, like overall, like, Shadowbringers has just been, like, high and high and high, and it just keeps going higher.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Zippo's this time. Are you ready, Roxanne? Alright, let's not keep the others waiting. She's right. And also let me lower the volume again. Mrs. Roxanne, I have this moment of showing your associate in. Strange to think that I would not have the honor of showing them out again. But I am informed that you yourself may yet return. I look forward to welcoming you on that happy day. And if you would care to follow me. Of course, mate. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you to carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. Yeah. Did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. It was the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. The 12 know we have made Crown Tatu worry long enough. Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. How many times have we few assembled us in this story chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, this scene would be complete. Nay, 'twould be complete were he standing before us with MXL smirking in the wings. Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. So long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. Thank you, Thancred. I'll treasure it. Good. It's time. There you are. Take it you're ready for the journey. The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Upon beginning the soul unbinding ritual, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. I will. I will be more than glad to watch all of these scenes. To watch all of this power. Very good, I shall distribute the vessels at once.
All right then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
The first step is complete.
Yo.
And all appeareth to be in order.
Yo, pass me the defeat. Thanks for the raid, bro. Welcome on in. I was wondering, I was like, what is that Mega Man warning sound? And I was like, oh yeah, that's my raid alert. Welcome on in, yo. I'm here about to finish Shadowbringers in Final Fantasy 14. How you been, man? What you been playing?
Well, that just leaves our souls then.
Indeed. Are you able to hear me? My mic should be good. Yeah, it should be fine. Was playing some Baldur's Gate 3? Hell yeah, bro. Have you beaten the game already? Okay, you can hear me? Cool, cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's like a few seconds of delay or so, something like that. I've beaten it already? Cool, cool, hell yeah. Yeah, I played it once and then played most of it again like 2 more times. Didn't really complete it and I was just like, you know what, like I think I'm good on this game. Just doing a second playthrough of it? Hell yeah. Now, time for your soul.
We're in your hands, Angelo.
And there they are. Yeah, I got 140 hours on it, so I'm satisfied if I never completed it again, but yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I feel
It
you.
is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls.
Like, I like the game. I just started not to really. I just started to not like the whole thing of you getting the whole tadpole thing in your brain and all that. Because I was like honestly, like I'll probably play like the other two Baldur's Gates games, because you know, like it doesn't have that type of like restriction or like, you know, like on rails. I mean, it's not really like on rails, but you get what I mean. So I'm just like, man, like I really wanted like a D&D ish type of game like this, but like more so where you can just do whatever you want, and there's not like so much restrictions of like, oh, like, well, what if I choose not to have this, you know, like, because that was my main thing. Is like, it's the same thing, at least for me, with Cyberpunk 2077. I was like honestly, it would have been cool if like the main premise of the game was not the whole, you know, relic thing, and you getting your mind, your body overridden by like Johnny and stuff, you know. So like, at least to me, like if they just made those style of games without that like pre-inherent restriction at the beginning or whatever that like encapsulates the whole game, like to me that would be peak. But then again, like I mean, there's plenty of other RPGs and stuff like that that are like that anyway, so I can always experience it in a different way. No, I feel you, man. Yeah, like, especially if it's like one of the only ones you played for that series. It's like, yo, like this has to be like the definitive experience. It is done. The vessels have received both their memories and their souls. Hell yeah.
I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
Of course. Besides,
This
I gotta go.
will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far. But I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur.
Yeah, like post-story stuff. Like games like that. At least the one that I can think of that added it afterwards, and it was still pretty good, was Fallout 3. The game I wish that had it, and it was something that was planned at some point, but it never came to pass completely, was New Vegas. Because there's a mod where basically you beat the game, and then it lets you just continue after the ending. And that mod also is usually paired with the one that restores a lot of that cut content, where you hear voice lines and stuff of the people living there, you know, of the NPCs and stuff in New Vegas, where they talk about, they're like, damn, like the war, the battle's finally over, you know, blah blah blah. Like all that stuff, like, at least to me, like just really solidifies the game for me. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like there's some instances where like, yo, like keeping things vague or just leaving it finished where it's at is good too. But you know, it's always nice to have a little bit more, especially if it's good stuff.
Yet miracles do happen. So let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so.
I got annoyed at Fallout New Vegas. Maybe had 1 hour in it because I don't know if you get a run later in the game or something, but it took me forever to go somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it was too stupid and pressed everything except okay. Nah, like in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, the animation you have normally, cause like you have a way of being able to walk, and it's just like how you probably would think someone just walking normally would be is like slow, and then you have your normal movement, which is actually your character running, quote unquote, but it's more kind of them like jogging ish. And that's why, like, if I ever play that game again, which I replayed it again recently, it's with these sprint mods of various kinds. Cause like without the sprint mod, it's like, man, like it's like classic Fallout 3 New Vegas. Like you'll get there, but you'll get there eventually. And with these sprint mods, like it's one of those where like it's always fun because it lets you finally be able to get ahead or be at pace with like certain characters that are like faster than you, or in certain situations where like you just need to avoid getting hit by an enemy, you can use the sprint to get around it and all that.
All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
It's time for me. It's time for this fucking expansion to be done. Yeah, Fallout 4 does have good improvements. I just didn't like how the story with the different factions kind of felt like the same. Like even though you did different things, or you might have played differently for each of the factions, like they all felt like it was the same thing with like slightly different stuff. Where like in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, like you had a good amount of stuff that was like, this is what was different, or this is what happened, stuff like that, you know. Back. Let's go, we're back! I have much to tell you, friends. We are bringing him back. It's time to get to work. Which I know the last one we're gonna do, and is the one that's gonna hit me the most in the feels for these. Returning the soul to a body is gonna be Graham. Which I mean, like in his case, it's like he's still normal here because it's back in the past. So like we need to go over and unlock the tower and present it to him. Hell yeah.
Did it? Are we?
back. You're back. You're all back.
I like how they gave you Shola the only black fit, I believe.
Thank you. My body feels
Okay,
like a
never
sack
mind.
of
They're
potatoes,
slightly different.
but otherwise, I've never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
That's true. Let's go! Let's go! It's right here around the corner anyways.
What? But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yeah. They don't know. But I know. I know. Oh, cool. I don't have to travel there.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
And the tower unlocks.
This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
No, you can't do this to me. Don't skip over it. Come on.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. Seriously? Don't you have anything to say about that?
What is it?
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
Oh, because they haven't got a
To
new
give
fit.
credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right. For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
Alright, I'm heading to bed. It was nice catching up. Hope you have a good rest of your stream at night. Thanks, bro. You too. Have a good night, man.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat.
Man, they need to go back and let me know.
Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward has been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Let's go! Let's go!
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think
Graha, really? Exactly. It's like, bro, are you hesitating now? Bro, you one of us, man.
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the Seventh Dawn.
Let's go!
Artia, at your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool, seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Uh-oh.
Help! Somebody help! Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
LSA's like, hell yeah.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
Got some bullets for you, mate.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
Sorry, Tatsu. Hell yeah. Now my thing is, how will that even work? How will it make sense if we're here trying to stop?
So it was
from that
that
future
a new adventure
to even
began.
happen. Who are you? Ah, oh, well, yeah, the.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom. Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end. And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I? Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
did you say your name was?
He wants better.
Oh, a dagger through my heart! That my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Galvus is like, you talk too much, dog.
Your radiance, but give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
Do as you will. It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I forget how long these go out for. Ah, you're back? Tell me, Roxanne, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? Thought it better be familiar than the form of where to be comrades, but now I worry that may have detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbor for everyone. Perhaps you might consider a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push into a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I had quite forgotten what it was like to do without the tower. I've rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yet if all I did was bend the bow... I would be of limited use to you in your adventure, so I shall persevere. Whoever might have been before, I am now a scion, and an experienced scion at that. A green initiate, eager to learn how to best to contribute to the cause, that I might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Hell yeah, bro. Come looking on our friends, rest assured everyone's quite well. Keeping a close eye on them, satisfying myself that they're all in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about convening in Dawn's respite to discuss how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we?
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I've a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows. In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission. Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Uh-huh. Who dares enter? Hey!
Welcome back, everyone!
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Oh, right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
Well, you see, this, and this, and blah, 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 and this guy was helping us out. And then I showed up.
Well, well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primal.
A difficult truth to bear, yes.
But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lys, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald, and we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you used to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
Get out of here, kid.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
What meeting?
I knew you'd say yes.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
We shall be on our way then. Godspeed.
Okay, for us though. This expansion needs to stop. I need to go to bed soon. Instead of save Halverick, I think Gabu was always at the back of my mind. Having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I am convinced that the same must be true of the Tempered. Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the Aether, Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant. Though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, Alizé, and it warrants full investigation. There's even a chance we can save Gabu, we have to try. But however much I'd like to race over to Limsa and set to work, there's no room for recklessness, not when a child's life is at stake. I'm sure Beck Luke would remind us. We could still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. So before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. There's just one problem. Researching into the condition is long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. Not of the modern scholars, perhaps. What of their ancient counterparts? I know the Alagans took more than a passing interest in the subject. And if we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the Etherochemical Research Facility. Where they experimented on primals and their worshippers, yes. Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports on El Aziz Law, which means we'll be needing an airship. An airship, you say? Well, I think maybe our friend Sid might be showing up. Meet me at the northern bank of Silver Tier Lake. I've got a little surprise for you and come prepared to travel. Oh, yeah. Unless we got our own little airship now. So that's what that place is called. Hey, may we back, baby! With Thanquid and our ranges are off to Old Garlemald, I'll keep the information flowing freely between us and the Alliance. After all, close coordination is the key to winning this war. Yo, my guy gaming, welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Alright. I have a feeling this quest is going to drag on a little bit longer than what I need to. Than what I wanted to be, so I'm probably going to stop after. Go a good bit into it. Shit. We're back. I give you the Bonanza, the Science very own airship. Oh, okay, cool. Better is a company project with the help of our friends of Rising Stones, and name her for luck and prosperity. Tatsuru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. Her garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, you see, the annals did not exaggerate the many times of the Scion's fabled Coinkeeper. Hehehe. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I hoped. But that's alright, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. The Bonanza's equipped with a full complement of mana cutters, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around Aziz Law. But I'm not talking, it's time to fly all aboard. Time to go back to this place. I'm pretty sure we're so close to finishing this, but we'll do it tomorrow. I got work. I got shit to do tomorrow. But we will be back, and we will finish this, and we're gonna start the next expansion. Have fun. But until then, thank you guys so much for stopping by to the stream. For all the guys that came by to lurk and chat, and for passing me the feet for the raid, and everyone else that came in there with him. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And until then, peace out, y'all, and have a good one.